Hey everyone, if you're new here, hello, this is Nawin. I'm currently a third year medical student at CMC Vellore and welcome back to the channel. So as you all know, a few months back, I believe that was on last week of December last year, there was this NMC Draft that was released regarding the next regulations, and there were lots of speculations that was going on the net and the YouTube. And this video is going to be all about next, and I'll be giving a concise summary of all the things that you actually need to know. So kindly watch the video till the very end, and also I'll give you the timestamps in the description down below so that you can navigate and be more productive. So actually next was proposed by the NMC Act of 2019, and usually before the proposal and even till now, there would be two different entrance exams that will be conducted every year. Since the next hasn't come into full force, and we all believe it will come into full force from the next year, that's 2024. So as I said, there would be these two different entrance examinations. So one would be the NEET PG and one would be the INICT. So NEET PG is a mandatory exam for any medical graduate who wants to seek admission for broad specialty PG courses, either being MD, MS or PG diploma courses anywhere across India, either it being a governmental or a private medical institute. But NEET PG is not for the centralized institutions, which is termed as institutes of national importance, for which there's a special exam which is called as INICT, so Institutes of National Importance Common Entrance Test. So that INICT would be restricted to seek admissions for all these centralized institutions like AIIMS, Delhi, JIPMER Puducherry and all the peripheral AIIMS and few more, for which you'll have to write and clear the INICT. So this is how the trend usually is even till this year, that's 2023, and this is how admissions takes place. So that's an overview about the NEET PG and INICT in case you weren't aware of that. And now comes the next exam, which is a common entrance exam whose sole objective is to have a uniformity in the objective examination of all medical graduates across India, so that there is a uniformity in the summative evaluation. To give you an overview of this next exam differs from the NEET PG and INICT in not just being an entrance exam, instead it also serves as a licentiate exam, wherein any medical graduate, in order to become a registered medical practitioner, that is, in order to practice modern system of medicine in India, you will have to be certified by clearing this next exam. So it serves as a licentiate exam as well as it serves as an eligibility cum ranking exam, which will help you in seeking for any PG medical seat in the desired university. So that's about an overview of the next exam, and now let me talk about the outline of the next exam. So next exam is conducted in two phases. More precisely to put in, it will be in two steps. So there's this next step 1 and then there's this next step 2. So the next step 1 is going to be an MCQ type theoretical examination, and that will be computer based, which will consist of mainly 6 major subjects. So that will be medicine, surgery, obs-gynae, peds, ENT, ophthal, and it will also include applied aspects of all the other remaining subjects. From this, it's evident that almost 80% of the questions would be from these 6 major subjects, and the remaining 20% of the questions would be from the remaining subjects of the first year, second year, and third year, which would be anatomy, physiology, biochem, micropath, pharm, and the FMT and the com health as well. And this next step 1 examination is completely going to replace the conventional final year professional exam. So it will be that you will have to write it immediately after your final year. And actually there are no restrictions in the number of attempts that one can actually appear for the next exam, provided that you have cleared both the next step 1 and next step 2 within 10 years of joining the MBBS course. So that's all about next step 1, and now let's talk about the next step 2. So the next step 2, unlike next step 1, is moreover a practical and a clinical examination along with a viva, and that will include 7 different subjects or disciplines, so which would be just the same, that is medicine, surgery, obs-gynae, pediatrics, ENT, ophthal. Additionally, there would be orthopedics and PMR. So this is about an outline of next step 1 and next step 2 and all the various subjects which is included in these. Now let me give you a timeline of this next step 1 and when it has to be written. Once you immediately finish your final year MBBS, you will have to appear for the next step 1 that will be conducted probably in the December of that year, and then following that, once you have passed all the 6 papers of the next step 1, you will be eligible for the internship. That's your compulsory rotatory internship, and after that, after completion of your internship, you will have to write next step 2, which is just a pass or fail examination. And let's talk about the scoring systems. Let me come to that. And once you have cleared the next step 2, you will be eligible to have a medical license, and as well as you can seek admissions for any broad specialty PG courses. So now let's talk about the scoring system. So as I previously mentioned, next step 1 is an MCQ based test. So there would be 6 papers from the 6 major subjects that I previously mentioned, and these 6 papers will be spread across 3 different days as a forenoon session and as an afternoon session. So there's actually 2 different exams on the same day, and it will be for the span of 3 days. And in order to pass the next step 1, one should actually score more than 50% in an individual paper. So once you have passed the step 1 examination, there would be a summation of all the scores, all the raw scores that you obtain in each paper, and that will be converted to percentile, and that will be used for the counseling and all that, admission of PG courses and all that. And now when we talk about the next step 2, which is a practical examination, this would be just like a pass or fail examination, and there would be no marks calculated for that. And I would also like you all to know that in NMC Draft, it's clearly mentioned that 60% of the questions which are going to be asked in next step 1 would be from the must-know areas of the MBBS curriculum. So it won't be a big deal in actually passing the next step 1, but scoring a high rank will be actually a big deal, and you'll have to start your preparation early enough to completely complete the syllabus, and as well as have some at least 2 to 3 revisions of it. And finally, there's also this one important point, that the scores that you secure in the next step 1 examination will be valid for up to 3 years for the PG admission process. So that's pretty much it, my friends. And if you have found this video useful, kindly give me a thumbs up, because it really means a lot to me, and it really takes a lot of time and effort for me to make each and every single video like this. And kindly subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to click that bell icon so you'll never miss any single video or update of mine. And thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.